Folks, welcome to another episode of Otter Creek Outdoors. Today I'm with my good friend John, and we're hunting whitetails in Wisconsin. How you doing, John?
I'm doing great. We had a great time.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about the property we're hunting?
The property we're hunting has been in the family for a long time. 10 years ago we had nothing but does. Things have changed over the years. We've harvested a lot of animals. We've put in food plots. We've instituted a quality deer management program, and it's starting to show. We're seeing a lot of good animals, a lot of good bucks, but those big boys are still hard to find.
You know, in the morning, the most important thing is that you look good, because if you don't shoot anything, at least you still got that. You all set, Big John?
I'm ready. First morning out.
All right.
We got Cool Hand Luke hunting with John this morning.
Yeah,
you got,
Cool Hand Luke.
You got your camera?
Yeah, I got my camera here.
All right.
Right
Where's
here.
Luke? All right, Luke, turn around, say something for the audience here. You might be on TV.
Hi.
First bow hunt?
Yeah,
Awesome. All right, good luck.
thanks.
That's the ugliest deer I ever saw in my life.
Well, here's the food plot. The tree stand is up on the other side of those oaks. Unfortunately, I shot the deer a little bit far back, but those rage broadheads, man, I mean, that deer was really not doing too well. So he ended up right here, 10 yards off the food plot. Okay, folks, John here makes his own recurve bows, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's got here for a bow he made this year.
Well, last year I had a flawed design in on last year's bow. I had too much pressure on a particular joint, and the bow came apart on me. So this year I ran a piece of wood all the way around the outside from top to bottom, and there's nothing breaking the lines of the bow. This is Bacote, curly maple, and walnut. This is the bow I built for this season. So far I haven't been able to shoot anything with it other than targets. But it turned out really good, and I'm happy to carry it into the woods.
Awesome. How long did it take you to make the bow?
It's hard to tell overall how long it actually takes because I don't really keep track, but I'm guessing between 30 and 40 hours.
And over a period of time in your life, how many months did it take?
Oh, this bow probably took 6 months. With 3 little kids, it's hard to get a lot of blocks of time to get anything done.
That's great, though. And what are your plans for any bow making in the future?
I'm going to make another one next year. I got an idea for different designs, so I'm going to make another one next year. And I'm making 2 youth longbows for 2 of my daughters.
That's awesome. Looks great, man. Thanks for having us.
All right.
We have what we think is a scrape here. There's a wicking branch overhead, and we're looking for sign. It's only the second scrape we found coming into this area. It's a swampy area, high, with cedar swamps on both sides. Here's the other scrape we saw coming in. Got a licking branch above. So now we've only seen a total of like 3 scrapes, and we've covered a lot of property. Apparently the rut sign isn't really kicking in. We found one rub line off by the alfalfa field. About 5 or 6 rubs, all on small little saplings. We got a fresh rub over there and a little pine tree, cedar tree, whatever kind of tree it is.
I shredded this look, check it out. Knocked all the branches off. See the brow tine too. Take a really close look, smell it.
Now that we got a scrape right here, The rub was on that little pine tree over there.
This is where he's staging before he goes into the field, Luke.
Yep.
See, Luke, this is the beginning of a scrape. No, I'm sorry, excuse me, rub. Where you keep taking the branches off, and they like to rub on these pine trees for some reason.
The sap. I think they like the sap.
Yeah. And if you don't, you can hunt here, but it's not a high percentage play. But it gives you an indication of their travel route. And if you don't see a buck, you'll probably see a yellow belly sapsucker. And then if you shoot the yellow belly sapsucker, then we're gonna have a good dinner. Okay.
We're going in to set up the stand. And as we're coming in, we just found another scrape. Okay, folks, we're setting up the tree stand on that rub and scrape line. This just so happens to be a tree that James and I set up for myself last year. And the corner of the alfalfa field's about 100 yards that direction. And this is the trail with the rubs and the scrapes.
When they first came out, these were the bomb.
Yeah.
We're putting up climbing sticks. Look how thick, we got some good thick cover in here. That's also a couple 100 yards in that direction where me and James shot our bucks 2 years ago. Anyway, here we going. Up there. If I remember correctly, it didn't really sit well in the tree.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit of a stretch to There's John. That's a good setup. Got good cover with the pine trees. Folks, I'm on stand earliest I've been yet all week. It's about 1:15 Central Time. I've hunted this stand one evening in which a buck and some does came in real late, right at last light. And 4 mornings where I saw deer 2 of the 4 mornings. The alfalfa field is 100 yards straight behind me, but it has a 10-foot high fence so the deer can't jump it. That's the fire tower on top of the mountain. Watch him, watch him. Where is he? Oh. Here. Hey. Good job. I can't believe you got one. Good job. You did a really good job. Give me some knocks.
Easy shot.
It was not easy. You did a great job.
I mean, like the shot was easy, but
The shot, but you had deer all over you.
that one especially.
Oh, that one.
God, that one too.
Now, Luke, this is your first deer with a bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Okay. That's right. You just hold it and then grab the other hand.
What was the other deer you got, Luke?
Doe.
What'd you shoot that with?
Muzzleloader.
Which one was harder?
This one.
Which one was more gratifying?
This one.
All right, Luke. Cool hand, Luke.
Congratulations, Luke. Why don't you give us a little narration of what happened?
So we were up in the stand and we saw one smaller button buck come from the front of us, and we spooked it because it was looking right at us, and when we tried to draw on it and stuff, so, and then all of a sudden this deer with four or five or so other does behind it came up, and the button buck that was in front came back a bit, and this buck thought it was going to be the tough guy and came right under us, and I drew when it was behind some trees, so it didn't really see me at all, and I blasted it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right through the heart.
Congratulations, Luke.
Thank you.
Cool hand, Luke.
Get down there.
With guide John.
Hold the
His guide right there,
rack
John.
right there.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. What a great day.
Yeah.
Get it?
Praise God.
Folks, thanks for watching another episode of Otter Creek Outdoors. And remember,
Don't forget to bring it to the next generation.
thanks for watching. God bless.